Monday for their head coach job opening. The reason why that
in a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, right?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. Keeps it moving. Inside the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Intended for his wideout.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Ready? 52, break, 45. White. Claws red. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Now the Raiders ready for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
At the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
I'm fine, ready?
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
McPherson's kick is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Red 38. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
They give up their guns. It's Genty. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Black striker, 3-3. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. White, white. Set.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Now Jones and the football pops free. And now the Bengals have it.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody shouting to jump on top of that one. You just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touch. Back. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Shot. Right 80. Shot.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On one, ready?
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Shot. 180. 180 shot. Shot.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On one, ready?
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
11,
Putting a
11,
receiver in motion.
Shot. 12. 12. 12. Shot.
3rd and 1. Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it.
Are you fucking kidding
He's got
me?
space ahead. Still fighting forward. Jamar Chase. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short.
68 yards.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. 180. Shot.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead on the turnover. Joe Burrow with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, set.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Set. 6. Mega. Set. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Cut on the left sideline, but did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Green jack. Black shot. Set. Ready. 10 black.
3rd and long for him here. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him
The
down.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
11, 11. Right, 80. 11. Start.
Here's Brown, start the drive. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, MT, take. 11. Chase.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
11. 12. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
7 yards.
That's the end of one. Yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Fight. 97. 52 blue. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Fury. Yellow. 22. Check.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Needle blue. Hut.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Red, cycle. Claude red.
In the red zone on 1st. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set punt. 50, green. 52, blaster. White, grill, green, rail, yellow. Ready.
Back to throw. That's thrown into the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and he'll deliver for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Brock's the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Here we go. 12. 11 empty. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
12. Ready? 11.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On 2.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
11 MT. Here we go. 180.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
6. Mega. Set. Smash. Red. Set.
They'll come out throwing. This one finds Thornton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
At the 22-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Triple, black ultra. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? It's hot. 11 Thomas.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
1-1, ready?
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Gun. Got 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he gets it away from his end zone. Through the 40. Oh, he spins right by him. Crosses the 40. And he's finally hauled down to the 12.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Back now, pressure coming. It's a screen play to Genty. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL, using his legs.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 21, Bengals 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Touch.
They'll go play action. They go to Jency on the jump off. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
For a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're throwing it. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Close. 10. Ready. 50. Green. Claws red. Black shot. Black ultra.
I'll throw it. That's completed right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders throw the lead coming out of halftime. They're on a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1. Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Right, 8. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On 1. Ready?
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Burrow now on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down.
Good set. 11, 11, 11. 180. What is that? 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Got.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Sends this to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring on fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Bengals 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that, they find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Sahad. 180. What is that? Sahad.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. 10.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two?
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On one, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Strike it.
Another give here to Jency. Breaks the tackle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Raiders.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Blue, 22 needle.
Tight end on. No.
Back to Jency. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Set, black ultra, 50 needle blue. Ready.
This is Jency on 2nd. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Oh, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
11 MT paint.
First down, Burrow to throw. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And a defender there right after the catch. He stopped at the 17. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
I'm fine, ready?
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
11 MT, 11 MT. Right 80. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, can. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right 80. Right cut. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, stop.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On 1, ready?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
11 MT, Kate. Right 80.
Running back motions right.
Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Big 13. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas.
Motioning the tight end now.
Stop.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Gun, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got Kasicki complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.
That's dope.
Right, isn't that cool?
That was really cool. Totally reminds me of fucking Chichen Itza.
It is the Chichen Itza one.
I know. That's just like immediately brings back memories. Like that shit was so dope. That loud ass high pitch when we would clap,
Yeah, that was cool.
right? That was crazy. I didn't expect that. You know what I mean?